Hi everyone, this is Satyendra here and I welcome you in Daily Dose series of Tableau visualization. The agenda of today's video is related to the images in Tableau dashboard. Guys, I have been getting a lot of requirements or comments into my videos wherein people have been asking, can we use background images in dashboards, or how can you use different images in order to show on dashboards? Because if you go to tableau public.com or some other dashboards, people do use that. So what are the points you keep in mind while creating such dashboards using your images in background or images on dashboard so that you can make your dashboard look better? So before I go ahead and create anything in dashboard, one thing I would like to tell that, guys, this is mostly UI work, the user experience work. You really need to take care or plan the layout and visualization for dashboard. And yes, in order to kind of create that kind of visualization, there are few points which you need to keep in mind. I'll talk about that. So before that, let me just connect my Tableau with Sample Superstore so that we can go ahead and do some visualization, which ultimately we will be using into dashboards. So I've just connected to Sample Superstore. We'll go to worksheet. Now over here, you need to think about the visualizations which you want to use on dashboard, right? So I'll just go ahead and create some visualizations. For example, let me take order date over here on columns. Then maybe we can take subcategories onto rows so that we can get maybe profit or sales by different years. And then I'll convert this into month format. So basically continuous month, and this is how it will look like. We'll try to change it into area plot, and here we go. This is the visualization what we can see now. You can change the color scheme. So maybe if you wish, you can take any other color scheme, whichever you want. This is the first visualization maybe I would like to show. I will call it area plot. You need at least 4 or 5 individual charts which you can put on your dashboard. So this is the first one. I'll create this. Another thing maybe I would like to show pie chart. So for pie chart, maybe let's say we have category. You can take profit, and maybe you can take your regions in different columns. I'll go ahead and select pie chart, but what basically I want to look for is, I don't want to kind of create pie charts of different sizes. Maybe I would like to create a pie chart with of same size. Because if you put these 4 or 5 circles on pie chart, maybe that will not look very good. Such type of planning is required to be done before get you go ahead and start creating your dashboard. So what I'll do, for now I'll just remove everything again from this pie chart. We'll take one calculated field. Maybe we can call it 0 or 0 so that I can just get my placeholder. I'll take measure on rows, and then I will kind of take my categories onto color. We'll drag profit and put the profit on angle. Now you can see, for office supplies, what's your profit? For furniture, what is profit? And for technology, what is a profit? Now it's up to you whether you want to show it by years or you take some other. We had category over here. You can take regions. So if you take region, see, all the pie charts are of same size. That is what I wanted. Now over here also, all the pie charts will be of same size. You can increase the size a bit, show the labels, and maybe I don't want my header to be shown. On tooltip I don't need 0, but yes, others I need. I'll go ahead and remove, and that's how you can see all pie charts will appear into one visualization. Here we go. I'll name it as pie. You can go ahead and create some other visualization. Maybe you can take a table. So for example, maybe let me take regions. You can take ship date, and maybe you can convert this into months. Here we go. So this is another cross table what we just created. Maybe you can go ahead and do a little bit of formatting in terms of maybe borders. That's what generally I do. So I'll just do formatting in terms of border. You might notice I'm taking white border over here. So have some patience and you'll know that why I took white border. Guys, this is part of your planning, right? So we'll come to this point once again. Now this is my cross table. Now so we have got area plot, we got pie chart, we got cross table. Let me create one more chart. Maybe we can take forecast related thing. So let me just do the forecasting for maybe sales figure what we have. So and for different years, let me just convert that into months and we'll show a trend first of all. I'll drag sales on top of size so that you get a better visualization over here, and we'll just add forecast. So now you can see the forecasting values as well, right? I'll name it as forecast. So we got four objects over here: area plot, pie chart, cross table, and forecast. Now let's move ahead and create a dashboard. I'll add a dashboard, and over here we need to kind of drag all those objects with some images, right? Yes, you heard it right, with some images. So I just changed the layout to 1300 so that it will fit to the desktop width, and height you can give little bit of scroll. Now for this demo purpose, I have already downloaded some of the images. So you can see here that I'll just maximize it so that it will be easy for you. Right. So you can see like I have few images related to Corona. If you want to kind of drag those, I have Prime Minister of India over here. One background image I have, and yes, I do have Mr. Donald Trump and Modi again. So these are the couple of images what I already have downloaded, and I'll be utilizing them into the dashboard, right? Depending on the layout, depending on the chart, depending on the space what we have, we can choose some of these. But yes, guys, the very important thing you need to take care of while downloading these images, you need to take the images with the white background or transparent background, right? I repeat again, you need images with transparent background. So except this background image, all other images what you see here are of transparent background. That's the key while adding images on dashboard, right? So I'll just go ahead and I'll add first of all background to my dashboard. Now over here you'll see I've selected tiled, right? So for background, we need tiled format. The reason being, if you take floating, you can definitely put the objects on top of each other, but the main image or the background image what you want to keep, that should be tiled so that it can cover the maximum area on your dashboard. So you can see as I have added this image, this is the dashboard background what I'm getting right now. Fine. Now another thing, let's say this area plot, if I add it directly to my sheet, it will come into tiled format. And in that case, my background and tiled will look side by side. So that is the thing what I don't want. What I want, my background to be shown everywhere, but all my objects should be floating so that I can show them on top of my background. Fair enough? So here we go. Now I'll just go ahead. I remove this legend because I don't need that. Fine. Now this is the object which I can put anywhere onto this particular chart. So maybe I'll just increase the width a bit. Maybe I don't need the header, and profit also, if you don't want, you can hide that, and the title also I don't need. So this is the only chart what you can see over here right now. With this, I'll drag a few more objects. So I had one pie chart. Here we go. Let me first of all select the floating so that whatever objects I drag, they will by default come into floating format. So floating, and this time I'll just put this over here. Yes, I think this is the decent space what I have given to pie chart. Guys, now you might think that why I took the same size, right? Because it will look synchronous and it will look better on the dashboard, right? Now let me drag some other objects. Maybe, yeah, we do have images also, so we need to take those images on the dashboard too. Before putting the images, let me drag this cross table over here. Generally, as a best practice, I keep cross tables in the bottom of dashboard so that other objects we can navigate in between, and then we can see the summary into the bottom object, which is generally a cross table. So over here you can do fit to height, and you can reduce the size a bit further. Here we go. I think we are able to accommodate our table very well into dashboard's bottom size. Yeah, so it's good now. Now I'll just go ahead and maybe hide the title if you wish. I think that was better. We'll keep it again. Fine. Now I think we are left with one more object. I'll drag this also, and I will keep it as over here. This is my forecast. So here we go. If you wish, you can show title. If you want, you can hide that title, right? And I'm left with images. Let me take few images over here. So that's fine. I'll go to take image. Now over here, let me take Mr. Modi. Here we go. Maybe he's appreciating the growth what we have shown here. Okay. So it's up to you guys, like how you want to kind of fit these objects here, right? So I'll keep it like this. I'll drag one more image, Modi and Trump. Yes. So we'll go ahead and take another image, Mr. Trump, and apply. Here we go. Okay. Fine. Maybe I think I need to move Mr. Trump a little bit down so that yes. Okay, but that won't matter because now what I'm going to do is see, though I have taken all my objects onto dashboard, I have added some images over here, but it's still because I have background as blue and then you are getting white background in all the objects, that doesn't look good. Frankly speaking, doesn't look good. So in order to correct this or in order to make it a little beautiful, what I'll do, I'll just go to each individual sheet and will remove this white background, right? How do you do that? Just right click on a particular object, go to color, and then choose none. That's first. Then you can see the grid lines. I don't need these grid lines too. I'll say none. And regarding font, of course, you can take white. That will look better over here. So you can, You can take white background in terms of font. So let me go back. I'll show the headers once again. Let me show header maybe for this also. So if you go to dashboard, you can see that your headers for your x-axis and y-axis both are visible. So you know that what matrices basically you are reporting on. The same thing, I'll do it for forecast, color as none, and for font of your axes, we'll go ahead and change that font to white color. If you want, you can bold it. So that's how it will look like. Here we go. Now let's go with our pie chart. Well, format this also. I need no background. For fonts, I will do again white color. So we can see all our pie charts. Last but not the least, if you want to make changes into your cross table also, just go ahead and select the color over here, none, and band size, because you can see two rows are of white background. I'll remove this band size also. So you'll get something like this. Now if you see, cross table is there, you can see the border, but the font is in black. So let's change that font into white color. And here we go. So you can see the dashboard with Mr. Modi and Trump, which shows the progress of economy in terms of profit and sales of goods, and it shows several other matrices with the cross table in different months related to shipping details. Now, good thing over here is, guys, taken the I've taken the background as an image which shows a blue and some shades over there, and on top of that I have dragged a couple of my images, right? So it's again, I'll repeat myself again, it's all about the planning what you need to do before creating your dashboard. It is not just drag and drop. You need to think of a story, you need to plan that, and then accordingly you drag your objects onto dashboard while using images, because you need to be very careful that what color you are going to use for your background. Then similarly you need to take some colors for your images or charts, and accordingly the font color and the layout, or I mean data elements or data labels need to be shown, right? So this is one of the example which I kind of created by using images and our data. Similarly, you can give it a try, think about your story, and then you can plot similarly more and more charts, what you can see even on the tableaupublic.com. Guys, I invite you for any comments, suggestions, like my video, and in case of any questions, please feel free to drop your questions and reach out to me. So meanwhile, I create another video. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.